Sometimes the Googans get out there in the water and just find themselves in positions they shouldn't be in. Welcome back, crew, to this week's episode of Googans of the Week. I mean, what is surprising, though, is they did have to get him on the boat somehow, though. Another spot a Googan might find himself in is when he's supposed to be behind the helm. The next thing he knows, he's in the cabin of the vessel. Well, of course, another spot the Googan shouldn't be is a little too close to the bridge before it's fully open.
Oh, that's not good.
Then, of course, sometimes it won't be the Googan who's in the wrong spot. You may be in the wrong spot when you're out there with your Googan friends on the water. And, of course, sometimes the Googans will make a wrong turn and find themselves in the wrong channel. Now, our Googan's not only found himself in the wrong place, but he's found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. One thing I would tell anybody out there in the water, the last place you want to find yourself, well, that's going to be on the wrong vessel. Which, unfortunately, our boater here is about to learn the hard way. Apparently, he's having a little issue with this crew on this yacht, and decides he's going to continue to push this issue as he's going to bring his vessel up toward their boat and decide, unfortunately for him, that he's going to try and step onto their yacht. This is something I never recommend to anybody. If you're having this big of an issue, go ahead and get the authorities involved, because the last thing you want to do is step on somebody's boat, because you never know what's going to happen after that. Kind of like our guy really does find out here. Now, I know today we're talking about the Googans being in the wrong spot, but sometimes the Googan's just not where they're supposed to be, and that will be the wrong move, like when they're not behind the helm when they're supposed to be. Now, the Googans not being behind the helm, of course, can lead to all kinds of incidents like we saw there, where you might wind up running into another vessel, but I promise when the Googans are not behind the helm, that's not the only fixed objects we'll see them running into out there on the water. Sometimes the boat itself will be the fixed object, and other times the fixed object, well, it just may be the shore itself. Speaking of the Googans hitting fixed objects out there, sometimes, as we mentioned, it'll happen because they're not behind the helm, but instead they were behind the wheel of their truck. But with all that said, that doesn't mean the Googan can't get behind the helm and hit things as well. I mean, heck, the Googans are kind of pros at that one, but some of those hits will come with a little less damage than others. Thanks for watching. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Michael S2, Adam Coolidge, and Milan Bass did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.